Was James Dean's tragic death the result of a cursed car, or simply a tragic accident? Did James Dean's rebellious nature and fast-paced lifestyle contribute to his untimely demise? Is James Dean's posthumous fame a result of his talent, or simply the romanticization of a tragic figure? James Dean, the legendary Hollywood heartthrob, had a childhood filled with dreams and struggles. Born to Wynton and Mildred Dean in Marion, Indiana in 1931, young James had humble beginnings. The family moved to Fairmount, where Wynton attempted bullfrog farming before they relocated to Santa Monica, California. It was in California that James' mother, Mildred, encouraged his love for the arts through games, play acting, and music lessons. She was a doting mother who made sure to fulfill James' wishes through a special wishing game that they played together. But tragedy struck in 1938 when Mildred was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness, leaving James to cope with her illness at a tender age. Despite his mother's illness, James continued to pursue his love for the arts and acting, proving himself to be a natural performer. It was clear that Mildred's influence had a profound impact on James, leading him to eventually follow his dreams of becoming a successful actor. Even as a young boy, James Dean showed remarkable determination and talent, paving the way for his future stardom in Hollywood. Little did anyone know that James Dean's life would be cut tragically short, leaving behind a legacy that would live on for generations to come. James Dean's childhood was marked by tragedy as he lost his mother to uterine cancer at a young age. His grandmother came to his aid, but she also passed away, leaving the young boy to travel back to Marion with her coffin. Dean struggled with grief and anxiety, but found solace in his family and the farm life, where he worked hard and found some peace. Despite the difficulties, Dean continued to excel in high school, focusing on sports and drama classes, and graduating in 1949. He then returned to California, but faced challenges in his relationship with his father, particularly regarding his career and college pursuits. Undeterred, Dean changed his major at UCLA to drama and made his television debut in a Pepsi-Cola commercial. He then moved to New York, where he was accepted into the prestigious Actors Studio under Lee Strasberg. Dean was passionate about acting and believed that an actor must interpret life and seek out more experiences than life offers. He also rebelled against the idea of simply following a director's instructions, believing that true acting requires a deeper interpretation. Dean landed his first major screen role in 1951, setting the stage for his iconic career as a silver screen legend. James Dean's career took off in the 1950s, with a string of roles that showcased his talent and charisma. He became a Hollywood playboy, linked with famous starlets like Joan Crawford, Judy Garland, Marilyn Monroe, and Elizabeth Taylor. Despite his reputation, he had a promising relationship with actress Pira Angeli, with whom he shared a storybook romance. Their love story was jeopardized by Angeli's disapproving mother and Dean's fear of commitment. When Angeli announced her engagement to singer Vic Damone, Dean dramatically sped away on his motorcycle from the wedding. Rumors about Dean's sexuality began swirling, especially after he played a gay character in a play. Some biographers have questioned whether he was bisexual, and writer Kenneth Anger claimed Dean was involved in kinky sex and frequented bondage bars. Despite the speculation, there is no concrete evidence about Dean's sexual orientation. His rebellious nature and magnetic charm earned him the nickname Little Bastard. James Dean's legacy continues to fascinate, as his life and career remain shrouded in mystery and controversy. James Dean's rebellious nature and love for fast cars earned him the nickname Little Bastard by those who knew him well. Despite warnings from his director and colleagues, Dean continued to indulge in his love for racing, participating in several events, and even purchasing a Porsche Spyder 550. While filming Giant in Texas, Dean was forced to give up racing, but that didn't stop him from buying the infamous Porsche. Despite warnings and restrictions, Dean was determined to race his new car, even going as far as customizing it with the words "Little Bastard." His defiance and love for speed ultimately led to his tragic death in a car accident on September 30, 1955. Dean's untimely passing shocked the world and cemented his legacy as a Hollywood rebel and icon. The loss of such a young and promising talent left a lasting impact on the film industry and his fans. His rebellious spirit and refusal to conform continue to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. The legend of James Dean lives on through his iconic performances and his tragic, yet captivating, life story. He may have been a little bastard, but James Dean will forever be remembered as a true Hollywood legend. On September 30th, 1955, James Dean set out for a race in California, but tragically never made it to the finish line. After a deadly crash on Highway 46, Dean was pronounced dead upon arrival at the hospital. The aftermath of the accident sparked eerie tales about a curse surrounding Dean's car, the Spider. Stories emerged of parts from the Spider causing injuries and deaths in other vehicles. The car itself mysteriously disappeared in 1960, adding fuel to the curse rumors. Despite the tragedy, Dean's legacy has grown even stronger over the years. He received Best Actor Oscar nominations for his roles in East of Eden and Giant. Numerous books and movies have been made about the rebel actor, keeping his persona in the limelight for over 60 years. His hometown of Marion, Indiana, celebrates his life each September with a variety of events and contests in his honor. Visitors to Marion can also see a memorial in front of his former childhood home and view memorabilia at the Fairmount Historical Museum. Where was James Dean born? Marion, Indiana. What year did James Dean's mother die? (1940). Which university did James Dean attend? UCLA. In which play did James Dean play a gay character? The Immoralist. What was James Dean's nickname on the set of Rebel Without a Cause? Little Bastard. Where did James Dean's fatal car accident happen? Chellam, California. Who was the mechanic with James Dean during the fatal car accident? Rolf Wutherich. How many Best Actor Oscar nominations did James Dean receive? 2. What event does Marion, Indiana celebrate in honor of James Dean? All of the above. What does the Fairmount Historical Museum display related to James Dean? Both A and B.